Hi, my name is Brigid Benko, and I'm a BSW senior at Seton Hall University. The title of my poster is Violence Against the LGBTQA+ Community and Protection Through Social Policy. The LGBTQA+ community consists of individuals who identify themselves outside of cisgender and heterosexual identities. This community includes individuals who identify as gay, lesbian, bisexual, pansexual, transgender, non-binary, asexual, or any other sexual or gender identity. Until recent years, LGBTQA+ individuals have been fighting for the right to exist in American society without fear of persecution. In 2015, the Supreme Court ruled in Obergefell v. Hodge that same-sex couples have the right to marry in the United States. Until then, gay marriage was outlawed in many states, including Michigan, Ohio, Kentucky, and Tennessee. Although research indicates that LGBTQA+ individuals experience higher rates of violent victimization when compared to heterosexual and cisgender individuals, little research has been done to examine the scope of the issue of violence against the LGBTQA+ community. LGBTQA+ individuals are 4 times more likely to be a victim of violence than cisgender or heterosexual individuals. Data from the Federal Bureau of Investigation shows that gender identity hate crimes are also on the rise, with reported 31 cases in 2013, jumping to 98 cases in 2014. Many LGBTQA+ individuals are victims of violent trauma, with around half of transgender individuals reporting that they have been sexually assaulted at least once in their life. This data is indicative of continued homophobic rhetoric and LGBTQA+ discrimination in the United States. In terms of legal protections, there are some laws that work to protect LGBTQA+ individuals from violence and discrimination. For instance, the Violence Against Women Act, or VAWA, of 1994, grants protections to victims of intimate crimes, including domestic violence, sexual assault, and stalking. LGBTQA+ individuals are protected under VAWA. Another legal protection for LGBTQA+ individuals is the Matthew Shepard and James Byrd Jr. Hate Crimes Prevention Act. This act, signed into law in 2009, hopes to provide funding and technological assistance to communities investigating hate crimes. This act also criminalizes attacks against others due to their actual or perceived race, color, religion, national origin, gender identity, or disability. It is critical that the United States criminalizes violence of any form, particularly that against members of the LGBTQA+ community. As a result of the United States government shutdown of 2018, VAWA expired on December 21, 2018. VAWA is still currently in the process of being reauthorized, having passed the House of Representatives on March 17, 2021. There is still much work that needs to be done in terms of aiding LGBTQA+ survivors of violent crimes. A recent amendment to VAWA was signed by the House of Representatives in March of 2021. This amendment, called the Presley-Newman Amendment, would establish the first ever grant program aimed at supporting LGBTQA+ victims of intimate crimes, such as stalking and domestic violence. Programs and public policies such as VAWA can hope to provide necessary support to LGBTQA+ individuals. It is critical, however, that VAWA be reauthorized so that the programs and services it provides can be reinstated. More social policies are needed to eliminate anti-LGBTQA+ violence. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation.